Yashar, chapter 65. And it came to pass after these things, that all the counselors of Pharaoh, king of Mitzrayim, and all the elders of Mitzrayim assembled, and came before the king, and bowed down to the ground, and they sat before him. And the counselors and elders of Mitzrayim spoke unto the king, saying, Behold, the people of the children of Yashar is greater and mightier than we are, and you know all the evil which they did to us in the road when we returned from battle. And you have also seen their strong power, for this power is unto them from their fathers. For but a few men stood up against a people numerous as the sand, and smote them at the edge of the sword, and of themselves not one has fallen, so that if they had been numerous, they would then have utterly destroyed them. Now therefore give us counsel what to do with them, until we gradually destroy them from amongst us, lest they become too numerous for us in the land. For if the children of Yashar should increase in the land, they will become an obstacle to us. And if any war should happen to take place, they with their great strength will join our enemy against us, and fight against us, destroy us from the land, and go away from it. So the king answered the elders of Mitzrayim, and said unto them, This is the plan advised against Yashar, from which we will not depart. Behold, in the land are Pithom and Ramsek, cities unfortified against battle. It behooves you and us to build them, and to fortify them. Now therefore go you also, and act cunningly toward them, and proclaim a voice in Mitzrayim and in Goshen at the command of the king, saying, All ye men of Mitzrayim, Goshen, Pathrock, and all their inhabitants, the king has commanded us to build Pithom and Radium-Amsek, and to fortify them for battle, who amongst you of all Mitzrayim, of the children of Yashar, and of all the inhabitants of the cities, are willing to build with us, shall each have his wages, given to him daily at the king's order. So go you first and do cunningly, and gather yourselves and come to Pithom and Ramsek to build. And while you are building, cause a proclamation of this kind to be made throughout Mitzrayim every day at the command of the king. And when some of the children of Yashar shall come to build with you, you shall give them their wages daily for a few days. And after they shall have built with you for their daily hire, drag yourselves away from them daily one by one in secret, and then you shall rise up and become their taskmasters and officers. And you shall leave them afterward to build without wages, and should they refuse, then force them with all your might to build. And if you do this, it will be well with us to strengthen our land against the children of Yashar. For on account of the fatigue of the building and the work, the children of Yashar will decrease, because you will deprive them from their women day by day. And all the elders of Mitzrayim heard the counsel of the king, and the counsel seemed good in their eyes and in the eyes of the servants of Pharaoh, and in the eyes of all Mitzrayim, and they did according to the word of the king. And all the servants went away from the king, and they caused a proclamation to be made in all Mitzrayim, in Tachpanchek and in Goshen, and in all the cities which surrounded Mitzrayim, saying, You have seen what the children of Esu and Yishmael did to us, who came to war against us, and wished to destroy us. Now therefore the king commanded us to fortify the land, to build the cities Pithom and Ramsek, and to fortify them for battle, if they should again come against us. Whosoever of you from all Mitzrayim and from the children of Yashar will come to build with us, he shall have his daily wages given by the king, as his command is unto us. And when Mitzrayim and all the children of Yashar heard all that the servants of Pharaoh had spoken, there came from the Mitzrayim and the children of Yashar to build with the servants of Pharaoh, Pithom and Radium-Amsek. But none of the children of Levi came with their brethren to build. And all the servants of Pharaoh and his princes came at first with deceit to build with all Yashar as daily hired laborers, and they gave to Yashar their daily hire at the beginning. And the servants of Pharaoh built with all Yashar, and were employed in that work with Yashar for a month. And at the end of the month, all the servants of Pharaoh began to withdraw secretly from the people of Yashar daily. And Yashar went on with the work at that time, but they then received their daily hire, because some of the men of Mitzrayim were yet carrying on the work with Yashar at that time. Therefore the Mitzrayim gave Yashar their hire in those days, in order that they, the Mitzrayim their fellow workmen, might also take the pay for their labor. And at the end of a year and 4 months, all the Mitzrayim had withdrawn from the children of Yashar, so that the children of Yashar were left alone engaged in the work. And after all the Mitzrayim had withdrawn from the children of Yashar, they returned and became oppressors and officers over them. And some of them stood over the children of Yashar as taskmasters, to receive from them all that they gave them for the pay of their labor. And the Mitzrayim did in this manner to the children of Yashar day by day, in order to afflict in their work. And all the children of Yashar were alone engaged in the labor, and the Mitzrayim refrained from giving any pay to the children of Yashar from that time forward. And when some of the men of Yashar refused to work on account of the wages not being given to them, then the exactors and the servants of Pharaoh oppressed them and smote them with heavy blows, and made them return by force to labor with their brethren. Thus did all the Mitzrayim unto the children of Yashar all the days. And all the children of Yashar were greatly afraid of the Mitzrayim in this matter, and all the children of Yashar returned and worked alone without pay. And the children of Yashar built Pithom and Ramsek, and all the children of Yashar did the work, some making bricks and some building. And the children of Yashar built and fortified all the land of Mitzrayim and its walls. And the children of Yashar were engaged in work for many years, until the time came when Yahweh remembered them and brought them out of Mitzrayim. But the children of Levi were not employed in the work with their brethren of Yashar from the beginning unto the day of their going forth from Mitzrayim. For all the children of Levi knew that the Mitzrayim had spoken all these words with deceit to Yashar. Therefore the children of Levi refrained from approaching to the work with their brethren. And the Mitzrayim did not direct their attention to make the children of Levi work afterwards, since they had not been with their brethren at the beginning. Therefore the Mitzrayim left them alone. And the hands of the men of Mitzrayim were directed with continued severity against the children of Yashar in that work. And the Mitzrayim made the children of Yashar work with rigor. And the Mitzrayim embittered the lives of the children of Yashar with hard work, in mortar and bricks, and also in all manner of work in the field. And the children of Yashar called Melol the king of Mitzrayim, Meror king of Mitzrayim, because in his days the Mitzrayim had embittered their lives with all manner of work. and all the work wherein the Mitzrayim made the children of Yasharel labor, they exacted with rigor, in order to afflict the children of Yasharel. But the more they afflicted them, the more they increased and grew, and the Mitzrayim were grieved because of the children of Yasharel.